Hey y'all, this is Angela and welcome to the show Hodgepodge. This show is not about one thing, this show is about everything. Because in this old crazy world that we're living in, there is lots to discuss. So I hope you'll sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Now let's get started with today's episode. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode. I have to say that I really missed everybody. I missed not spending the time preparing for the show and just coming up with things that I wanted to talk about. But I think I needed a break, and I know that sometimes it's hard to listen to these things when you're spending time with family and that kind of thing. But I am back now and rested up and ready to start 2023. Can y'all believe it? God, it's 2023. And usually with every year, I don't know if y'all do this, but I know most of us do. We start out with New Year's resolutions. And we take all this time to prepare and do things to prepare for our resolutions, like get out our workout clothes or clean out our refrigerator and throw away stuff that we feel we should not be eating and all this sorts of stuff. Well, this year I have done none of that because I said that for 2023 I was not going to have any New Year's resolutions, that I was going to do something called intention. And with intention, that's a plan or something that you want to do, and you have good intentions of doing them. But I felt that with intentions, if I screwed it up and I wasn't able to meet those resolutions, that I wouldn't beat myself up as bad. So I just wanted to share with y'all that I was going to do intention versus resolution. And I have a lot of things I want to do this year. Like most of us, I want to keep my house in order. I want to start planning better. I want to start journaling. And if you guys follow me over on YouTube, you saw my latest journal planner that I got from Chic Sparrow. And if you guys are planner people, you really should go out and check them out. This is not a sponsored podcast, but if they would like to sponsor me, I would definitely be all about it, because y'all, these binders are great. The leather is such good quality. And how I found out about it is a friend of mine at church gave me the journal or the binder. But anyway, that's not what this show's about. This show is just about preparing for our 2023 with intent this year. And like I said, if you're like me, you want to start every year off with good intentions. You want to exercise more. You want to eat better. But again, like most of us, when we screw it up, we feel bad and we feel horrible and we say negative things about ourselves. Well, this year we're not doing it. If we screw it up, we know that we had good intentions to do it, but if we screw it up, we're not going to feel bad about ourselves, and we're not going to talk about ourselves, and we're not just going to give up. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving forward with our intention. A couple other things I want to do this year is make baby blankets and start selling those along with my other crocheted items that I'm doing for the homeless and for the cancer center. But I found this article online about baby blankets and blessing them, and I just thought it was such a good idea, because when a baby comes into the world, it is a blessing, and these blankets are made with love, just like everything else. So I've started that to my intention for 2023. So everything this year that I'm going to do is going to be all about with intention, with good intention. And if I screw it up, I screw it up, and I'll just start over the next day. So that brings me to wanting to ask you guys what you're doing for 2023. Are you setting resolutions, or are you one of those people that just say, the heck with it, I don't ever do it because I know I'm not going to stick with it? Is this you? Or what do you think about the intention for 2023? I know that a lot of people make certain years like the year of. Like the year of they want to get healthy, or the year of saving money. And I have all of those things that I want to do as well, but mine are going to be called intention or intent. So my word, I know that a lot of people have words for their New Year's, and mine is intent, because I just have such good intent to do all of these things. And while I'm sitting here talking about it, it's funny because I'm thinking, holy crap, this is a lot of stuff that I'm putting on my plate of intent. I want to start journaling, and I want to eat healthy, and I want to keep my house clean, and I want to start crocheting more, and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed, in all honesty, listening to myself talk about this. But I have the best planner on the planet that's going to help keep me organized. Y'all saw that or heard about that a couple of shows ago. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will post it in the show notes, the planner that I bought from Passionate Penny Pinchers, the best planner to keep you organized. And what I really like about this planner is you can actually customize it if you decide to buy the digital planner. I don't like digital planners. It's just not for me. I'm old school. I like to write everything down. But you can go into the digital planner and you can modify the checklist and things, and you can post stickers and all that kind of stuff if you go the digital planner route. I am not a digital planner person. I am an old school paper, and I have a box of stickers that I've been adding because I just love it. But that planner is going to help keep my intent on track for 2023. And I will give updates throughout the year of how my intent is going. At church on Sunday, my pastor made a comment that usually people just throw out their New Year's resolutions by 10 days. And I don't want to be that person with my intent. I want to, this time in 2024, I want to be talking about my new intent for 2024. So I'm hoping that I'm able to stay on track with this. And another thing I want to share with y'all is I have found the best salad, and it is the Jennifer Aniston salad that she ate every day while she was on the show Friends. Now, I don't know Jennifer Aniston, so I'm getting all this from the internet, our place of everything true. But I do know I've read articles where she had eaten the same salad every day while she was on Friends. And y'all, this salad is so, so good. I'll post the link in the show notes where you can go over and make it yourself. And I think I have found my lunch. I made up a big batch of it. Well, actually, I just made it from the recipe. And which again, I'll post in the show notes, but I just made it from the recipe. And I feel like that's probably going to give me 5 servings. It may even say in the recipe how many servings it is. I don't really know. I didn't look at it, but there were a few things that I changed in the recipe, like it calls for oil. I didn't add any oil, but the oil might make it better. I've added balsamic vinegar, some flavored balsamic vinegar. I did that, but it's so good, y'all. It's got chickpeas, and I know it's chickpeas, but I say chickpeas. And it's got quinoa, and it's got parsley, and it's got mint, which that salad has led me to think about, should I have an herb garden and start growing my own parsley and mint? Is that another thing that I want to add to my intent vision board for 2023? And it's got pistachios and onion and cucumber. Y'all, it's so good, and I feel so healthy. I've eaten it for the past couple of days, and I feel so healthy. And it's very dense with the quinoa. So it is extremely filling. So if these are, things that you like, definitely check out the recipe. Really easy. I didn't have to cook anything except the quinoa. Everything else, the canned chickpeas I just threw in. And luckily I found the parsley and the mint already chopped up, so I didn't have to chop that up. I did pay a tad more for it being chopped up already, but I'm okay with that because I'm not good at doing that stuff. I did buy this really inexpensive chopper from Amazon that chops up things pretty small, but I just bought them already chopped up. But it's so good, y'all. It's so filling, and if you want to try it out, I'll post it in the show notes, so make sure you go check those out. As always, I like to keep my podcast short and sweet and to the point, which is what this one's going to be today. Short, sweet, and to the point. And I do want to say that I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday season. I hope you had some time to rest. Like I said earlier, spend some time with your family. Just do a reset for yourself. had some me time where you got to spend some time with yourself and just gearing up for a great year. This has been a stressful couple years for us all in the world. I mean, with inflation like it is and everything costing more, it's been a struggle. And when I think about trying to eat better, I think about how am I going to afford to eat better? But you do the things you want to do. So, if I want to eat better, I have to sacrifice a few other things. And so that's something that I struggle with, but I'm going to be more intent with this year. So as always, thank you guys for listening to my rambling. I'm happy to be back with you guys here in 2023. And if you have any comments about the show, you can always call me at 404-939-7720. You can leave a message there, or you can send a text message. You can always email me at hodgepodgewithangela@gmail.com. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.